this is Callie with Jemminz, and we are getting ready to soap our gingerbread. I'm opened up the jar and I said, nope, I have to do this soap. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it, so that's what we're gonna do. My house smells like Christmas right now, and I'm like, oh, yum. And my husband's going to come home from work here in a couple hours and go, what did you soap? It smells so good in here. So I know he's going to steal one of the soaps because it smells really good in here. It's wonderful. So today we're going to use, I picked up the soap yesterday. It finally came. It's from Crafter's Choice, and it's Gingerbread Man. This one has a good fragrance. It's a good fragrance oil, but it does have vanilla in it. So I'm going to let this gingerbread naturally do a browning on it, because I know that once I put this oil in my soap, it's going to turn brown. That's okay. That's what I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split my soaps off in two. I'm going to do a titanium dioxide white for a frosting color. And then I'm going to put the fragrance oil in the rest of the soap. So it's going to be a very strong scented soap for Christmas. I'm doing these now, as I've explained in my previous video, exactly why. I'll leave it at that. All right, so I tempted both of my soap. My soap is sitting at, okay, so my oils and butters are sitting at 78 and my lye is at 74. It's within 10 degrees of each other, so we're definitely ready to soap. So I'm going to turn this down. Let's soap this gingerbread man. Oh, this smells so good in my house. Here's the color of it. It's a really pretty brown. My colorings I'm going to add in there are brown. I'm going to kind of use this a little bit, this pretty brown, and just kind of give it a little bit of a shimmer. It's going to go dark, and I know that, and I want that. And then I'm going to use this shimmer in with the titanium dioxide to do a frosting. So it's going to be fun. All right, so let's do this together. Oils and butters. Let me get my kind of move stuff around a little bit here. Let's see if I turn my light on, if that helps. Yep, that helps a little bit, doesn't it? All right, so let's scrape this off. I'm gonna burp this to make sure that all of that is out of there. Move that out of the way a little bit. And then I'm very carefully, let me put a glove on for this one. We'll do this properly. Get my glove on just to save my skin. I want to go fishing this afternoon, and I have to reel those fish in with my right hand, so I want to be able to do that. All right, so let's put this oil in, or this lye in this oil. I pre-batched all of my lyes a while ago for this very reason. I'm going to turn that sideways for just a second and scrape this out. Oop. That's why I wear protective gear. I don't know if you saw that, but a little of that bounced up onto my sweatshirt. This should be fine. I think it missed my sweatshirt actually and hit the bowl. All right, so I'm going to pop this down in some water real fast. Boom, done. Super quick. And then let's stir this. Get it really good, nice and stirred. I like to pre-stir my oils to make sure they're kind of sort of mixed in. Look at it, it's already starting to turn color. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, this is going to turn really quick. Look at that. I'm going to give it a little turn. Not looking for a color change necessarily. I just want to make sure that my lye and my oils and butters are all mixed. And this is a really good thick batter. I'm very happy with it. Let's do it. All right, there's no more separation. It looks really good. Pull the stick up. Yep, you can see everything's nice and evenly put together. I'm going to lay that down over here. And then I'm going to scrape this down. We are ready to add the rest of our stuff to it. Some kale and clay. Oh, so the smell in my house smells like a gingerbread house. with ginger, and I smell a little bit of nutmeg and all the goodness of that. There's a little bit of sugar in there. Definitely vanilla. I can smell the vanilla in it. It smells heavenly in here. All right. Get that drip off. I think we're pretty good there. I'll just set that in there for now. All right, so this is a really good batter. I don't know if you can see the batter or not, but it's really, really good. This is exactly what you want. There's no separation. It's really good. All right, so I'm going to split off this batter because I want to make a white batter. And I'm going to do the white first because I'm not adding the fragrance to this. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Make sure I get all those drips up. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put this aside for a minute. We're going to prepare our other one. And I can take my glove off now. And we are going to add titanium dioxide. Now, most people would say, you know, you got to mix your titanium dioxide up. I don't. It's a powder. I just pop it right in here and it works really well. But I'm also going to add some, look at that here. I'm not going to add very much. Probably, we'll see how white this actually goes. They recommend always mixing it with your oils first. I'm not going to do that only because I don't think I really need to. Let's see. Yeah, look at how that goes white. It's whitening up already. I may have to add just a little bit more. Yep, I do. Just a little more. This is still a little bit on the yellow side. Yeah, I may have to do that. It may not whiten up completely. I'd have to probably add quite a bit of this in there, and I don't want to do that. Another spatula. I'll scrape the sides down. That might help. There's quite a bit of that needs to be mixed in. I think what I'm going to do, because it is whitening up, add this mica into it. I need my bigger stir. I have a bigger one. I'm going to grab it here real quick because I'm just spilling this all over the place. Oh, that's what happens when you soak. You end up making lots of spills. It's not a big deal. It's easy to fix. All right, so let's do. Where's my? There. Sorry, I had to find my other whisk. It's a bigger whisk. Okay, let's see if we can get this to. It's just going to stay that yellow, I think. So let's just add some of this mica in it. Kind of brighten it up a little bit. Go a little bit more. I want a real shimmer in this because this is a holiday one and we want everything to be nice and bright and shiny. Starting to come through there. Let's add a little more. If I'm not careful, I end up adding the whole jar and I don't want to do that either. All right. So there's that. It's still really yellow and I'm going to add just a little bit more and see if I can lighten that up a little bit. It's kind of hard sometimes when you have I'm using a lot of hemp oil in this soap. So hemp oil tends to turn the batters green. So this is having a really hard time whitening up and I don't want to add any more to that. So we'll just let that sit and we really won't worry about it. It will be just fine. It's light enough, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so here we go. This one's going to be a little bit on the scarier side. So I'm going to, oh, I didn't add my kaolin clay either in there. So let's add, I'll mix that up here in a second. So I need that. Grab my big one for this. All right. Get that mixed in. All right, and let me go to this one and we'll mix the other one up. Get the kaolin clay in there. I almost forgot it. Kaolin clay is one of those additives that I add into all my soaps. Yeah, this is not whitening up. Maybe it'll go white when it's dry. It's just that little bit of green. I don't like it, but that's the way it goes. It's a real pale green, and it might lighten up when it cools down. We'll have to wait and see. All right, so let's add some of this. I'm adding everything in prior to me doing my soap, only because I know where my soap's gonna go, but I don't know how it's going to react. And I'm doing this kind of a light brown. I know it's not a ginger color, and that's okay. My intention is not to do a ginger color. My intention is to do a brown. So get this mixed in really, really well. Get my soap mold because I don't know how this is going to react. I'm going to wash my hands really fast. Sorry about that. My hands were really, really sticky, so I wanted to make sure that I had my hands clean. All right, so let's add our ginger. And like I said, I know this is going to go brown already. I am not concerned about it. But in order for me to maintain, those last few drops in there, in order for me to maintain the coloring that I'm looking for in this soap, I wanted to go ahead and add this, all of the fragrance into the one. Put that in there too. Oh my goodness. This is a ginger spice and it smells fantastic. All right, so it's not seizing up on me, which is good. It's working really, really well. Get that all off of there. And pull my spatula out because I will definitely need it. And I'm going to just pour all of this in there. I prepped my mold earlier, so it should be good. And because this is not setting up really fast, I'm going to leave that in there and we will put the rest of that topping on there. It's really nice and fluid, so yeah, I'm going to scrape that there. And then we're going to add some of this in it. I feel like I'm cooking gingerbread today. And to be truth, I have never cooked gingerbread. I have no idea how to make it, other than I do know the sense to it. So we're going to dump this right down the center. Look at that. This is going to be a really pretty soap when I'm done. Oh, I'm already liking it. All right. Let me do some more. One more. Okay, that's it. Because I want to save that for the top. All right, where did my stick go? Let that sit for a minute, and then we're going to swirl that around. Don't know where my stick went. Stick, 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 where'd you go? Oh, I bet it's still in the dishwasher. Yep, it is. Oh. All right. So let's... I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, you can. Off the side. But those swirls are going to be so pretty when we're done with them. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to just do this. I'm going to mix that in because I want this beautiful All right. So this is still a little soft for me to do anything with it. And if I try to put anything on top, like the 2 toppers here, it's going to be too soft. So we're going to wait a second or two and just let it do its thing. Because if I pour the rest of this in here, I'm afraid that it's not gonna, I may not be able to get it in there. Let me take a scoop of this. Yeah, see, even that's really soft. It might. Let's let it sit for a minute and give it a chance to get a skin on it. Looks like it's trying to give a skin. Yeah, it's getting there. Just a couple of seconds and it'll do it. It's going to be really pretty on top. Okay, I'm going to move this bucket out of the way because it's in my way. Move some equipment out of the way. Just kind of do a quick clean up because that's what I need to do. Yeah, see, it's still a little soft. All right. Let's see if I can pour this on top. I don't want to pour it down in. I want it to be on top. So let's see if I can just gently pour it in. Yes, I can. And there is a reason why I'm doing this. I actually want this to kind of frost up a little bit. This is coming out really well. Okay, I want to save that for the top. Spill a little bit on this side, it's okay. And then let's see if we can pour the rest. Oh yeah, this is perfect. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Let me push this over so you can see it better. I'm just pushing this down, and what's happening is it's going over to the white side, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to kind of push that white over. Oh, a little spillage. Not a problem. Oh man, I'm so happy with this soap. It's so pretty. You can't, I wish the camera could really capture the trueness of what these soaps that we're all making look like, because once you get them in your hands, you're going to see how beautiful they really are. I am absolutely happy with this soap, and it's stacking up just right. And I'm layering it slow for a reason, because I want to build this one up a little bit. My other one, the sunset one that I did yesterday, didn't build very well as much as I wanted it to, and I was a little bit on the disappointed side, but not too much. So, gingerbread heaven. All right, let me just scrape that off. All right, there we go. There's that. I know I got drips down the side. That's normal. It's not a problem. I can clean that up later. But this soap is setting up perfectly, just the way I wanted it to. I'm going to pop this over here and in the sink. I'll wash that down in a minute. Okay, now let's do the last little bit here. And I'm going to switch to my other spatula just to keep the colors from running away. All right. Okay, now let's just drizzle the frosting on top. And I built this up because I'm not going to actually, I'm not going to do a swirl or anything on the top. I just wanted this to be on the top a little bit just to show you a frosting, because this is so cool. I'll drizzle this on the sides here, just so you can see that there's frosting on it, and then it's really pretty. And who doesn't like gingerbread with frosting? I know I do. It's one of my favorite parts. And I'm going to just cover this up on the side here because I don't want any browning on there. Just a little bit more. Manipulate that a little bit. I'm going to get that in the corner. All right. All right, and I have a little bit still in here, so let's just do this right up here. Look at that soap, isn't that pretty? Tons of frosting on the top, lots of brown on the side. When I cut it, you're going to see what the effect is that I was going for. And this, I'm hoping the soap turns out the way I'm thinking it's going to. Oh, I should have added vanilla. Well, no, I didn't want to add vanilla to this. Let's see, I should have added vanilla to this topping. That would have been really good, but I completely forgot about it. Oh, well, I'm going for a coloring effect anyway. And in truth, if you smell the gingerbread, you can smell the frosting in there. It's got a lot of scent to it already, so I really didn't have to. All right. Gingerbread frosting, here we come. This soap will be listed next week if you were interested in it. All right, I don't want to get any more in there. I'll get that out of there later. All right, there you go. Now let's add some sugar to the top, like sugar, excuse me, you guys, like sugar. Do it right down the center here for our soap. Ugh. All right, we'll add our crystals to the top. That'll look like there's sugar on top of there. Look at that. Look at that. Who doesn't like to jump into sugar? I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, I used to decorate my gingerbread with all kinds of fun stuff, especially the sugar and I like to glitter mine up. I was a glitter kid. I liked glitter when I was growing up. So we got the sugar crystals and we got all kinds of stuff on them. You know, the little bow tie for the little boys, the little bow tie for the girls. There we go. Put a few more over here. Oh, that was a big one. Didn't necessarily want that one on there, but that's okay. I grabbed it and I went to drop it and it didn't drop out of my hands. So, all right, there we go. There is our gingerbread. Frosted gingerbread. That is its name. All right, let's get this cleaned up. Grab myself another towel. Not going to put any more frosting or glitter on the top. I put glitter out all throughout it, and I didn't really want to add any more to it. But let's just clear the edges up and let this dry. I will cut this tomorrow, and then it'll sit for a week. So this one will be released probably Friday of next week, which is June 18th. I'm hoping to keep this in my shop as a regular item, so please, please, please go out and grab it. There we go. There is our gingerbread frosting. Frosted gingerbread. Another towel for my hands. I got the burps today. I don't know why. All right, there you go. There's our frosted gingerbread. And there you go. Does not look yummy. Oh, I'm so happy with this soap. It's going to be beautiful when it's finished. I would normally just twirl the tops up. You've seen how I did them. On this one, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to frost it. So when we cut it tomorrow, you're going to see the ribbons that I've already done in it, and it'll look really pretty. All right, gingerbread. My house smells like gingerbread. Up next, I will be soaping my witch's brew for Halloween. Like I said, I'm full on doing my holiday stuff. So this is the first one in my holiday series. I have a Victorian Christmas and a country Christmas. Both of them will be coming out probably, I got to get my toddlers done first next week. So it depends on how much time I have next week to get it done. I may do some extra days to soap and get these up. I'm really not rushing to get them done, but working really hard to get them up and done so that we can start selling them and you guys can have them ready ready to go for whatever your holiday season is. A couple things I wanted to show you. Where'd my other go? I was going to show you the molds that I got in for my toddlers because I was really excited about them. I already had the dinosaurs, so we're going to do some dinosaurs. And then we'll do these. But these are for the toddlers. These will probably be kid soaps. I may do a few toddlers in them, but here is my kid soap one. Let me open this package up because I just got these yesterday and I haven't had a chance to open them up. And I'm doing bath bricks for the bath for the kids. So these will be really fun. The kids will love these because then they can get in there and play with the soaps. And there we go. So I'm going to do some different sets so that you can see. Look at those. So they can build in the bathtub. These kids are going to love this. So there's that. I also have my girl ones. Girl boy. Here's my girl toddlers. Aren't those pretty? And then here's my other boy toddler. I have more boy toddler than I thought. I'm going to have to order some more. So I've got different ones for different kids. These molds that I got were unicorns. I absolutely love these. These are so pretty, and I got a good set of them. And these will be girl only. And I'll probably do these in pink and purple colors. And these will also be for girls. So I'll do toddler, and then I will do girl with these for unicorns. Unicorns are really hot, and I thought, oh, that would be awesome to be able to do that. So there you go, folks. Those are our molds that we have that have come in. I'm really excited to use these. So there you have it. My toddler soaps are watermelon scented. They will be a pink green. So when I do my toddler soaps, they will be pink green. They're going to be kind of a, I want to do a watercolor or a watermelon coloring is what I want to do. And so here, I'll turn this up so I can talk to you. There we go. Hello. So I've made the decision that I'm going to do gender neutral toddler soaps. So they're going to be watermelon, and they're going to be colored in the watermelon. So you'll have both. And I am so excited to have those. I cannot wait. I'm going to try and do them. I'm going to do my Witch's Brew because I want to get that one started, because that one I'm really excited about, and I wanted to spend a little bit of time with it this morning. The weather looks like it's not clearing up, so I may still be at the house. So I'm either going to do my toddler soap today, or I may do it tomorrow. I know we're going to be home tomorrow, so I will probably do my toddler soaps tomorrow because I want to get them going and set and ready for sale for next weekend for you guys, especially with school out. It's, even though the kids have been home because of COVID-19, I'm sure they're probably crawling through the roof, and having some new soaps for you guys would be really awesome for them. I know that they would just have a blast with these soaps. So there you have it. One more look at our soap that we did today. Oh, it's gingerbread heaven in my house this morning. Next up, we're going to do Witch's Brew. I haven't decided on the name on that. I'm not going to use Witch's Brew only because everybody else uses that name. I think I'm going to go with something else like Poison Apple, or ooh, maybe I can add some. I'm going to smell that and see what it smells like and add and make the name based on what it smells like, because a lot of the scents that come in with names, they don't match it. This, however, did smell like a gingerbread man, and that's what the name of it is, but I decided to go with a frosted gingerbread because I love frosted gingerbread, and I know a lot of people love frosted gingerbread. I mean, what's gingerbread without the frosting? You gotta have the frosting, so that's what the soap is. That's my inspiration. All right, there you go. I'm going to tip it forward a little bit. It's still a little soft, so I don't want to spill it too much because I don't want to mix it. I don't want to mess it up right now. But there you go. Gingerbread, all done. Next up, Witch's Brew. We're going forward with the holidays. Yes. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Hello, everybody. It's Sunday morning, and it is time to cut our soaps that we cut yesterday. We did the gingerbread, and we also did another one. I'm going to separate the two videos so that you have the other one in the attached to the two videos that I did. So today we're going to do the gingerbread, and here's the final result. Look at that beautiful soap. Leave it up there so you guys can see it. It's the gingerbread. My house smells like gingerbread. It smells so good in here. Gingerbread and spices and oh my goodness. This one is fantastic. I did open it up earlier today and I released some of it. Let me turn this down and we'll get to cutting this soap. So here's the result of that soap. Isn't that beautiful? Let's see if I can turn this all the way. Oh, no, it won't let me do it. That's okay. Sorry about that. All right, so let's break this down. You can see what I see. Look at that beautiful edge coming through. And we'll stand this up and we'll pull these off. Woohoo! Even on the bottom, there's some streaking. Look at that. This is really beautiful. I am really happy with this soap. Let me just put this out of the way here. And there's the streaking on the side there. And now it's gorgeous. All right, let's get this in my soap cutter. Like that. And I always lay my soaps down on the side here. It's still a little bit on the soft side, so I'm going to be really careful with this one. But that's okay. And I decided that I was going to do something a little bit differently with this wire cutter because as you saw when I was cutting it before, it was doing something really, really weird. So we're going to do something a little different. All right, so I'm going to cut an end off here. And I'm just going along the edge. And that sliced right off. And there you go. There's the first end piece. I always like to keep the end pieces for my samplers. Let's see what the bar actually looks like though. And I found, yep, some of it. Try and get that to cut off today. Oh yeah, look at that soap. Look at that gorgeous marbling in there. That's our gingerbread, our frosted gingerbread. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy with this soap. And it smells amazing. I know you guys are gonna love this soap. Okay, let's pull that up. Oops, break that off. I'll just throw it in there. Let's cut piece number 2. Let's see if that'll break off here. I may have to go to just cutting on the edge, which I don't like to do, but I could. Oh, no, it's all right. Those little pieces there. There you go. Look at that beautiful marbling in there. A little gingerbread on top. This soap turned out so much better than I thought it was going to be. Very, very happy with it. Let me back this up just a little bit. Yeah. Let's do cut number 3 and see what we get there. Ooh, this. Look at that. Let's keep going here. This soap gets better and better and better as I cut it. Okay, I'll back it off to the edge there. I got notification that Monday my new cutter will be here, so I'm really excited about that. I was hoping it might be here today. Look at that. And look at how the mica is coming through on that. So you got that sparkly little frosting in there, nice and ready for Christmas. These soaps will sit for about a week, and then I will release them to you guys. Back that off just a little bit. And then oh, there's another piece. And then they'll be up for sale. It did crack a little bit on the top. I'm not quite sure why it does that, but sometimes it does. Not a problem. Not much we can do on it. We're just going to move on. Sometimes that happens when you're doing soaps. Look at that one. This soap turned out really well. I know you guys are going to love that. I'll have to do a demo of my washing with my soaps one day, so you guys can actually see the foam and lather that happens with them, because they're really, I've always been really impressed with them. I'm gonna cut that down. There we go. Oops. All right. This soap is a little bit on the soft side still, so I want to be really careful with it. I noticed that this morning when I was trying to cut. There's another piece. The smell in my house is just phenomenal right now. I wish you guys could smell this. The soap smells beautiful. Ah, I think I found a trick. There we go. Another piece. Put that one right there on the end. And our last piece, which has got a little bit of an edge on it, so we're going to cut that down. Let's see if I can cut this really well. Yep, I can. Just hold it steady. Got a second piece for... Just lift it up a little bit. There we go. And that is the end piece. So there you go. There's our gingerbread soap. Put the other piece in there, and that'll harden up over the next couple of weeks. Oops. And then next week. And then this will be released next week. So let me pull this up for you guys. So you can see the top. And there you go. There is our gingerbread. And it smells. Gosh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. All right, so there is our gingerbread soap. That'll be available in a week. And then you guys will be able to purchase it. I will try and put a listing up on the... I'll put this up here. It's Sunday morning. What can you say? It's all quiet in the house today. All right, so Sunday morning I will, or as soon as these are released, I will put the link down below for you. You can check out my other soaps though. It's www.jemminz.com. We are live. We are ready to go, and you can purchase any of my soaps right now on the website. Also, I wanted to talk to you guys really briefly. When I was talking yesterday, I was talking about the plastic and how you have to be careful with the lye. And I told you I was going to try and find something that had a symbol on it. Well, here's the symbol. I hope you guys can see that. This one has a number 2 on it, and this is the symbol that you need to look for. The symbol in the center needs to be a 5 or above. This one is a 2, so I would not be able to use this with my lye because it's too thin and it could go through. So that's the symbol that you need to look for on your containers. I know you can get them pretty much anywhere. I've been able to find them even at the store that I work for at. They have the buckets, the paint buckets, and I know some of them are level 5. So you can use just any plastic bucket so long as it has that symbol on it. And let me show you that symbol one more time. It's an HDPE, which means that's the level of the plastic thickness. You see that? Level 5. And that is the symbol you want to look for on your bucket. So there you have it, you guys. There is our gingerbread, frosted gingerbread soap. And it'll be available in 1 week, around the 18th of June. So keep a watch out for that because I'm really excited to get this released for you guys. All right, that's it for me. Have a good day. Bye.